Hello, my name's Adam with Premier Sports Medicine. Today we're going to talk about one of the sideline responsibilities of an athletic trainer, the on-field evaluation of a concussion. A concussion is a mild traumatic brain injury that affects brain function. Concussions are typically caused by a violent bump, blow, or jolt to the head or the body that causes the head and brain to move quickly back and forth. Did you know concussions happen with or without a loss of consciousness? The goal of the sideline evaluation is to recognize signs and symptoms of a possible concussion. It's imperative to keep an athlete with a possible concussion out of play until cleared by an athletic trainer or another licensed healthcare provider. Some of the signs and symptoms you might see in an athlete with a possible head injury are confusion. They might forget instructions or be unsure of game details or even forget things from before or after the injury. They might have balance problems, they might answer questions slowly, or they might have behavior or personality changes. Subsequently, it's important to ask the athlete what they're feeling. Some symptoms the athlete might report are headaches, feeling nauseous, feeling dizzy, being bothered by light or noise, ringing in the ears, feeling fatigued, having trouble concentrating, or a sensation that they just don't feel right. It's also important to mention the stigma athletes often face around injuries. They may not report a concussion because they may not think it's serious, or they may worry about losing playing time, looking weak, or letting down teammates or others. As a parent or coach, you can help educate your athlete throughout the season about concussions so that they can be reminded that safety comes first and feel knowledgeable and comfortable to report symptoms if an injury occurs. If you've removed an athlete from play, it's important to document the following information for a healthcare provider: the cause of an injury, any loss of consciousness and for how long, any memory loss, any possible seizures, the number of previous concussions, symptoms reported by the athlete, or any observable signs that you, the coach, or the parent recognize. Don't try to judge the severity of the injury yourself. Only a healthcare provider should assess an athlete for a possible concussion, diagnose a concussion, and decide when it's safe to return to play. It's important to remind you that if an athlete has had a concussion in the past, there's a higher chance that a repeat concussion can occur, which can lead to more serious symptoms and a longer recovery time. There's not a cure for a concussion, and each case resolves on a different timetable. An athlete should not participate until their symptoms have fully resolved, they're off all medication for concussive symptoms, and have passed a return to play protocol. The long-term effects of a concussion are serious and continue to be studied, but it's thought that these seemingly minor blows to the head, when cumulative, have been thought to be tied to depression, other behavioral changes, CTE, and even suicides. If you have any questions or need more information, talk to an athletic trainer. Us athletic trainers like talking to people about injuries, injury prevention, and post-injury care, or consult your local licensed healthcare professional.